Okay, we've got a lot of news. More Tether, Bitcoin dominance 45, um, big whales 5% Bitcoin allocation as opposed to 1 to 2%. We covered it before. This is massive news for the Bitcoin and crypto community. So if you want to learn more, definitely like the video for the algorithm. But also keep that this video is no financial advice. I'm just a random dude on the internet sharing his opinion. But you should like the video for the algorithm, subscribe if you're new. The cool thing when you subscribe is upload over 30 of these videos every single day with the hottest cryptocurrencies and crypto news. And I try to do that first before anyone else to keep you updated because you guys deserve the best. And also, I've partnered up with Bybit to bring you a special deal. The first 30 of you that sign up using my link in the description down below and then deposit at least $100 will get a bonus. Check it out right now. So we've got whales coming in. Big whales. Paul Tudor Jones could go all in on inflation trades. All in. Wants 5% Bitcoin allocation. 4% isn't really all in, but boy, oh boy, isn't that some good news? The full article is on Coindesk.com. You can read the whole thing there, but Jones sees BTC as a great way to protect wealth over the long term, just like we all do, right? Just like we all do. So this article is by Tenzil Akhtar. Full credit goes to her for her analysis, but this is basically all over the news as well. Hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones told CNBC on Monday he would go all in on the inflation trade if the US Federal Reserve remains indifferent to rising consumer prices. The hedge fund manager discussed the potential implication of Fed Chair Jerome Powell's insistence on characterizing the recent acceleration in inflation to the fastest in 13 years as transitory. The US Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee meets this week in 2 days. It's actually very important. I should add it on my calendar. I haven't yet. Closed door session to evaluate the latest economic figures with a statement expected Wednesday, followed by a press conference with Paul Jones said he will be paying close attention. So the statement should be tomorrow. Should be tomorrow. If they treat them with non-callants, I don't know. I'm not an English speaker, but Joe said he likes Bitcoin. In May, Jones bet 1 to 2% of his assets on Bitcoin. Now I think he's going to do what Mark Cuban told us to do. Do you remember what Mark Cuban told us to do? It's really good when billionaires start saying that. I remember Mark Cuban said put 5% of your money in Bitcoin. Not my financial advice. But now he says, from his current crypto portfolio in May, he had 60% in BTC. Which is weird because Bitcoin dominance, it was out season there, especially for the first part of May. So yeah, 5%, mostly secured custodial ties with institutional powerhouse Coinbase and backed. Jones told CNBC Monday he wants to allocate to Bitcoin of 5%. The only thing that I know for certain is that I want to have 5% in gold, 5% in Bitcoin, basically hedging both are hedges against the dollar and inflation, obviously. 5% cash, 5% commodities, said Jones. So that's actually a very interesting perspective. And the whole fact that we have institutional traders, hedge funds, interested talking about Bitcoin. We want more and more people to talk about crypto as much as possible, especially when it comes to the financial news. It's really bad when I actually go for the trends, go trends, type in crypto news, and I see stock news. That means we don't have enough crypto news. But now, for the day, seems there's a lot of interesting things going on. Elon Musk and the possibility of Tesla will accepting Bitcoin again. I'll make a video on that later today. I just made a video on the Shiba token. There's some news around it and Robinhood. That's very, very massive in my opinion. What else do we have for the day? We have this, and it's not even the US time zone yet. So I believe we'll have more interesting things to discuss. But let's just talk about the Bitcoin dominance. And if you don't know what Bitcoin dominance is, it's basically Bitcoin dominance is described as the ratio between the market cap of Bitcoin to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. So Bitcoin dominance, when it's going up, it means altcoins generally going down. If Bitcoin dominance is doing this, just going down, means altcoins are going up. So my channel, for example, because I did a lot of how to videos on how to buy different tokens, right, of cryptocurrencies or coins, was definitely going up around this time. And the reason why was basically the Bitcoin dominance, right? And if we go on Google Trends, I want to show you something really, really interesting. So most of these tokens, right, the Shibu token, Shiba Inu token, and whatever, basically, you can put them on Google Trends, right? They're tokens, right? There's a category, they are tokens. And if we just search for the United States, and we don't search for the past day, let's say that we search for the past 90 days, right? Or let's say the past 12 months, because pretty much since the run started, right, we have the upwards movement in the crypto market. Tokens in general had like a 20-ish interest over time, with a low in November when we had pretty good price increases in Bitcoin, right? If we go on November last year, let me show you this. November last year, Bitcoin was steadily going up. It's just updates, right? You can see a huge increase. Like it's always going up. But when we actually go to the token keyword on Google Trends, you can see it had a low here, and it started going up and up, and especially in March when what happened in March with Bitcoin, right? Do you remember? Do you remember March? Here's March. From here to here, we had it was kind of stagnant, right? We hit 57, nearly 60K, went down to 43K, went up again, but it was pretty much at trading at this zone, very active, very volatile. So people were allocating more and more funds into altcoins. So we had a huge increase in interest by the beginning of May when we had Shiba Inu coming out and other really hot coins. People being very, very interested in those because Doge, when did Doge went up, by the way, because I forgot. It went down when the talk show was, when there was Musk. Okay, so it basically went up, yeah, in April. And when it went up in April, and it had a 10x increase in like a few days, people wanted to find the next Doge, just like they want to find the next GameStop, the next AMC, the next Tesla. They wanted to find the next Doge. Let me a little bit more. So they wanted to find it. So what did they do? They started looking, and you can see the interest in tokens with a peak on May 19th, and my channel was getting like 160K views a day, which is like 5 times more than it is now. And it just started transitioning into a crypto channel because I was already interested in doing crypto, but I didn't really do any crypto videos before that. I was like, that's interesting. I should talk more about the things I enjoy, right? So I started doing these crypto videos. So it's very exciting that we have whales coming in. I'll keep you updated on what is to come from the situation. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is this good news? Is it bad news? Like and subscribe really helps out the channel. And buy Bitcoin on Bybit to use, but also they have high leverage. You definitely be careful with that. Binance have the lowest fees right now. I think Bybit will have lower fees. They're going to have spot trading by the end of the month. I have links for both in the description down below. And if you want to support the channel, use those links. See you next video. Bye.